If you live somewhere that hands you rain, snow, or surprise gravel roads, a sedan with all-wheel drive isn't a niche luxury. It's a sensible daily driver feature that buys you confidence and fewer nail-biting commutes. But not every carmaker treats all-wheel drive the same. For many brands, it's an optional add-on you pay extra for, while a few models include all-wheel traction as a standard part of the package. If you want the traction without the shopping hassle, here are the best sedans that come with all-wheel drive as standard. The ones that give you four-wheel peace of mind straight out of the showroom. Start with Subaru, because they've basically made standard all-wheel drive their brand shorthand. The Legacy, Impreza, and WRX are all built around Subaru's symmetrical all-wheel drive. You don't have to check options or hunt for a specific trim to get it. The Legacy is the comfortable, family-friendly pick. Roomy, safe, and rated for good fuel economy, while offering all-wheel drive as a baseline so winter mornings don't turn into a negotiation. The smaller Impreza brings the same drivetrain in a lighter, more efficient package, and the WRX channels that traction into genuine performance. It's a rally-bred sedan that's equally useful in a snowstorm or a canyon run. If guaranteed all-wheel drive is your priority, and you want a car whose identity includes handling in bad weather, Subaru's Trio is hard to beat. If you're willing to look at electric sedans, there's an interesting shift happening. The way manufacturers package motors means some EV sedans effectively have all-wheel drive as a default for certain trims because dual motors power both axles. The Tesla Model S is an example. Its current configurations use front and rear electric motors to provide full-time all-wheel drive, and that drivetrain layout gives phenomenal straight-line acceleration plus confident grip in slippery conditions. For drivers who want silent, quick, and inherently all-wheel drive propulsion without the mechanical complexity of a conventional transfer case, a full electric sedan like the Model S is compelling. That said, EVs are layered with other trade-offs like charging, real-world range, and long-term battery considerations, which you should weigh against the all-wheel drive benefit. Luxury brands sometimes make all-wheel drive standard on specific models instead of across the whole range. And in 2025 entering into 2026, we're seeing more of that happen. Audi's Quattro system has long been synonymous with year-round grip, and recent model changes mean the A6 is moving toward a standard Quattro setup on newer versions. A sign that all-wheel drive is becoming more mainstream, even among premium sedans. For buyers who want refinement, cabin tech, and all-wheel drive without a complicated options list, a luxury sedan that bundles Quattro, or an equivalent all-wheel drive system, as standard is attractive, because it removes the guesswork at the dealer. Keep an eye on model year notes. Manufacturers shift packaging from year to year, so what's standard on a 2026 A6 might have been optional in 2024. There's also a growing cluster of mainstream sedans where all-wheel drive is common on many trims, even if not strictly standard on every single entry-level version. If you go shopping for a Camry or Mazda 3 for instance, and you plan for all-wheel drive, you'll often find carefully balanced cars that blend everyday practicality with the extra traction you want. But always check the exact trim. In many cases, all-wheel drive is included on mid and upper trims rather than the absolute base model. A practical buying tip: if standard all-wheel drive is the point of the exercise, don't confuse available with standard. Many of the segment's most popular sedans are offered with all-wheel drive as an option, which means you need to confirm that the specific trim you're looking at includes it. The Subaru lineup removes that decision entirely by making all-wheel drive part of the base design. For luxury and electric sedans, look at the powertrain layout. Dual motors equal all-wheel drive in most EVs, and for mainstream sedans, check the trim sheets and window stickers. Finally, think about what all-wheel drive actually gives you versus what it doesn't. All-wheel drive improves traction and confidence when you need it, but it isn't a substitute for winter tires if you face heavy snow, nor does it magically cut fuel consumption. In many cases, all-wheel drive brings a small fuel efficiency penalty and slightly higher maintenance complexity. If you choose a sedan with standard all-wheel drive because you live somewhere with mostly bad weather, you'll likely be glad of the trade. If your winters are mild, the extra cost and weight might not be justified. Balance the peace of mind all-wheel drive offers with the whole ownership picture: running costs, resale in your market, and whether you plan to keep the car long enough to reap the long-term benefits. To wrap it up, if you want all-wheel drive as a built-in guarantee, Subaru sedans, talking about the Legacy, the Impreza, and the WRX, are the straightforward answer. Standard all-wheel drive across the lineup makes buying easy. If you want electric speed and all-wheel drive in one package, the Tesla Model S and certain dual-motor EVs deliver all-wheel drive by design. Luxury sedans are increasingly offering all-wheel drive as standard on select models, with the Audi A6 among those moving in that direction for newer model years. Check trim packages carefully, factor in the running cost trade-offs, and choose the sedan that matches how and where you actually drive. In the end, the best all-wheel drive sedan is the one that gives you the traction you need without surprising you at the pump or the repair shop. And with model choices expanding every year, you've never had more good options. If you found the video useful, be sure to hit the like button to support us. Thank you.